Are you hearing me? You can hear me, eh?
Yes, the audience can hear you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me. I'm very glad to join you virtually. This is Rogers Mukalele. I was supposed to join you, but there was an abrupt meeting that I was supposed to organize here and I failed. So Andrew represented me and Shareability. I'm very glad to be on this call. I'm going to be brief since time has gone. I hope you can hear me very well. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to be quite brief. So my talk is about content is king. So when we are looking at web design and looking at many times we focus on the design of the website and we make a very beautiful website and we think that is it. But sometimes we need a lot more than just the design of the website. So I'm going to give an example of there is a website here for Mr. Angoda Emmanuel. He has a blog. Now, for him on this website, his focus is on the content. Actually, this website he did it using a free tool called WordPress.com, and he just used the default theme which is there. So, but the main thing that he's doing there is that he's doing the blogging. So he keeps writing quality articles, and some of them are featured in the New Vision. So when you go to the website, you will find a lot of articles. He shares about higher education, about you see the hits that are here on the website. Now the content is what makes people to come and read. If someone wants to come and read about Punjab, he will not mind about the beauty of the website. What he will mind about is Punjab information, well given, and it is accurate. We have other website. There is this guy called Herman Koch. He visited us at the website competition recently. He has a blog. When you go to his blog, it is like a disaster. But he has a lot of articles that he publishes on this website. Now, there is a lady called the Muzungu, Dialogue of Muzungu. Some of you could be knowing her. She's called Charlotte. She started with writing about tourism. But at first, the original blog was very, not very beautiful, but she was putting very rich content about tourism and travel in Uganda. And she was getting a lot of money from the website. Now, before I continue, I cannot live without talking about shareability. Shareability, I also started shareability when it is not very beautiful, but I was putting a lot of resources for nursery to A level, and people were coming. I was getting over 5,000 hits. Up to now, I still get them. But people were, all they were mining about was, can I go there? And I click and I get a resource of chemistry and download. The beauty of the website was not the main issue. What was the issue was, is there content? So in my talk today, I'm talking about content is king. Why content is king? And this is what I'm talking about. So let me share again the presentation, and I quickly go through this why content is king. So when we are doing our website, sometimes we don't focus on the content. Sometimes we don't focus on having our content on our website very beautiful, like accurate information, which is able to engage our users. So I'm going to be talking about a few things. One, the issue of the audience. So content is how you speak to your visitors, and whether it's a blog post, product description, article, the content that is relevant and valuable captures attention, and engaging content keeps users on your site longer. And Google actually at some point introduced something called the Accelerated Media Pages AMP, which just picks out the content and disregards the design. to make your website accessible. So if it's news, someone wants to read the news. So the content, you make sure you create content that engages your audience. And secondly, Google uses content for SEO. If you have a rich website, like if I go to Google right now and I search for anything to do with hijab, if I go to Google and I search for, let me try, if I go to Google and then I say hijab, I don't know, maybe see hijab guidelines, or let me hope it will bring. So when I search like this, of course, there are many articles which will come, but I can see Angoda's website there. So Google did not look at how beautiful it is, but it looks at the content, the quality of the content, and the keywords that you are having on the website. So if you put good quality content and makes people to read that content, well crafted and it is rich and accurate and updated, then Google will make your website rank higher regardless of its design. Then credibility as well. If you are constant, the audience, the readers will trust you in case any time they want your website. So content is king. Then we have what we call user experience or UX. So content that is well structured, easy to read, and visual appealing enhances overall user experience because the users will go away satisfied. And content, remember, has various ways. It can be text, it can be video, it can be pictures. If it is pictures, put good graphics, put content should be there. And also it will be able to help people. Even navigation in terms of content, like if you are writing an article, you can put a table of contents so that people can skip through your content. Now, there's what you call shareability, content shareability. Will people share your content? Because if I go to a website, a blog, and I find a useless news article, which is just malicious propaganda, or it's not well written with grammatical errors, I don't think I will share that on my social media. But if I get a very good article written by Mr. Angoda about hijab, and I think it's very good, I'll share with the senior 6 leaders. So you don't even have to tell me to share, I'll just share. So content that resonates with your audience is more likely to be shared across media. Various media. So then the volume is also important. You may have very good quality content, but you have a few articles. So you should make sure you have enough content. If it is an e-commerce site, make sure it has enough products. If you, for example, look at the example of Jumia, Jumia has a lot of products. You may even get lost in their site. And each of these products has a product description. Some of us are doing WooCommerce sites. You just put there a featured image. You don't even put a description. You don't put categories. You don't put what. If you are putting a product, describe it, put a good featured image. Even can put several images in the gallery. If it is a news website, make sure it is. If it is an e-learning platform, make sure it is. The course is well described. There is a video. There is what. So let us invest more. If it is an internet site, like for example, YouTube, what makes people to go to YouTube is not how beautiful YouTube looks. It is how many videos are on YouTube. So the more videos, the more. So volume, content volume. So in web design, we need content quality and quantity. Both are important if we are to succeed. Now, all said and done, don't forget, design is the queen. Content is king, design is queen. So don't just get a console and say, Rogers has told us we should focus only on content, and you make a very dirty, very ugly websites. No, make good, beautiful websites. The beauty is the queen, and that completes the combination of both the king and the queen will make you to have a very successful website. So I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I had to make it really quick. I know time is done. That is me, Rogers Mukalele, and I would like to thank you very much for being here at WordCamp Lira. Yeah, I'm glad to participate virtually. Thank you very much, everyone.